The possibility of a presidential resignation is still being talked about only in whispers here. But for President Mitterrand, the arithmetic of what happens on Sunday is tantalizing. Here, according to his aides, is how the president sees it. There are 577 seats in the enlarged National Assembly. The opinion polls predict that the anti-Mitterrand right-wing coalition of parties will get the 289 seats required to give them a simple majority. But if they win 300 or as many as 320, then President Mitterrand will have to do something which has never been done before under the present French constitution. He'll have to make a political opponent his prime minister. The man most widely tipped to win that job is the influential mayor of Paris, Jacques Chirac. Chirac leads the RPR, the right-wing Gaullist party. It's formed an alliance with the non-Gaullist centre-right party led by former President Giscard d'Estaing. Giscard too has been campaigning across the country. And it's the Giscard-Chirac alliance which threatens to diminish President Mitterrand's influence in the National Assembly and to seriously damage his position in the country. The Chirac part of the right-wing coalition is a smoothly organized campaign operation which uses all the modern techniques to get its message across. By this computer, the party headquarters in Paris can keep in touch with all its branches across the country. And there is an important element of voter participation. Electors can pose questions on policy to the party headquarters through their home computers and within seconds get a reply. And there is no shortage of party volunteers to help get the message across. President Mitterrand may threaten to resign if his party loses by too large a margin. But these Chirac supporters told us it is constitutionally possible for a socialist president to cohabit with a right-wing National Assembly.
We have in France a constitution, you know, and this constitution shares powers between president, prime minister, government, National Assembly, you know. And we have just to put the constitution in application, you know, and the government govern, and the president has his own powers, you know, following the constitution.
But the people of France may not find it as simple as that. Apart from the question of what happens to socialist policies, issues like the economy or foreign policy, Frenchmen will want to know who is in charge, socialist president or right-wing prime minister. They'll want to know who will represent France at major economic summits and who will take charge if the current hostages crisis isn't resolved. The plain fact is that on Monday morning, Frenchmen will wake up to a constitutional dilemma many of them have never faced.
Nothing in the Constitution provides the rule to make clear what goes to the President and what goes to the Prime Minister. And only the practice can make this clear. And the fact is that since 1958, we never had those two people not belonging to the same trend, or at least to the same family. And this will be a quite new experience. And if we survive that experience, then you can say that for the first time in its history, the French Republic has a long-standing constitution.
One man carefully noting his interest in this test to the current constitution is former Prime Minister under Giscard d'Estaing, Raymond Barre. Barre is a right-wing candidate in Sunday's election, but he is also quite easily the most popular political figure in France. He believes that if Mitterrand's socialists lose heavily in Sunday's elections, the president should resign. That would clear the way for Raymond Barre to join the presidential race. Barre's campaign underscores the fact that Sunday's assembly elections are the opening shots in the coming battle to decide who will be the next president of France. Trevor McDonald, ITN, in Paris.
Ils n'ont pas encore pris le tunnel, mais ça ne tardera pas. Oui, j'espère que ça aura des retombées sur vous, lieutenant.